Good morning, everybody. It is the last day of the Minnesota teal season, and I am in a brand new cattail slough this morning. I've scouted this spot a few times in the past and just never seen a whole lot of birds in here, but came and checked it yesterday evening, and it had, I don't know, 50 or 100 teal in here from the looks of it, which is more than I've seen anywhere else over the last 5 days, really. Drug the kayak on in, was running just a little bit late this morning. Also, when I left the house, I saw it was foggy, and this is obviously, like I said, new spot for me. So just kind of took things easy this morning, wanted to see where the birds were sitting as I paddled in here, and there was a decent bit of birds kind of strung out from right here all the way over across the slough to that corner. That's the only thing I'm really worried about today, is just that this is a pretty wide slough, so the birds have a lot of area to work in here. But again, these are teal, so hopefully a couple spinners, few teal decoys, few big duck decoys to be able to pull them right in. Got a couple right there, so yeah, I need to be quiet, but got Leroy right here to my left, and we are locked and loaded, so stay tuned. Hopefully we get on them. Leroy. I probably should have waited to send him there. Sure, there's gonna be some birds flying now. I guess that's the only other problem with this setup, is that I can't really see much to my right or left, just the way this spot sets up. So might be sneaking in on me this morning like those two. Gotta get this retrieve on camera. Beautiful lighting out here right now. Here. Here. Leroy. Not taking any prisoners after the teal season we've had so far. 2 in the decoys. Dogs in a safe place. We shooting. Another one right there. Wow. Sure, it's just all the birds that were on here first thing buzzing around, but more teal flying right now than I was expecting. Man, that's a beautiful little Drake blue wing. Oh gosh. Yeah, decent bit of teal flying. Love those little Drake blue wings. Good boy. Leave it. Widgeon right there. Leroy. Hey, nice mark, buddy. boy. Sit. Leave it. And there we go. 2 little Drake blue wings and a hen blue wing to start the day. Shoot, probably could have been done right there if I had just been shooting and not send the dog, but even when things are a little slow, I like to take my time just a little bit. Those 5-10 minute limits, just a little bit too hectic for me. So 3 to start the day is a great start. Woodgeon coming back. I did want to point something out about my setup real quick, something that I always try to avoid doing, but I just couldn't this morning. You can see here, I got my decoys pretty much all in a shadow. You can see there's sunlight coming into my right there, and then, you know, if I had my decoys out in the middle of the slough, they'd have sunlight on them already. But just the way the slough sets up, I knew I needed to be faced this direction, and the way the cattails run in here, I had to have my decoys in this little bit of a shadow. So they won't get light on them probably until an hour, 45 minutes to an hour into the morning, which you know, on a teal hunt, I don't think is the biggest deal, but with big ducks, having still decoys in a shadow is just recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Just looks super unnatural. So yeah, in general, if you can get your decoys out in the sunlight first thing, and then of course have some water motion to go along with that, those ripples will pull birds in better than any individual decoy ever will. Merganser. You don't see many of those around here. Two more mergansers. And I don't know what sort of hawk that was. That was a cool hawk. Well, it looks like we got a big merganser migration. Either that or this is quite the merganser X for this area. 3 mergansers around here is a lot of mergs. Just need the teal to follow them in. Guy can hope, right? Man, got burned. Would have been a little bit of a poke anyway, but ducks seem to be moving a little bit all of a sudden. Real slow there the last 30 minutes. A couple mergs, but maybe we'll get a little 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock flight here. Just one of those still days that is not very conducive for duck movement, but what can you do? Bluebill, oh no, ringnecks. Still pretty neat. Couple more weeks old, son, and you would not be getting that lucky. Oh, just heard something splash down right here. Just to my right, it sounded like. I think I'm gonna wait this time and see if that gets some birds flying real quick. Nice little pair of green wings though. Set. Tried to sneak on in, but they landed just a little bit too close. widgeon. And big ducks. All big ducks. Another widgeon. Leroy. Back! That was a teal. Good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Heel. Back. Well, there we go. I was just about to call it a morning too. I mean, have not seen but one teal fly since that first little flurry of action. This is another one out here. Maybe it'll swing this red. Probably not, but hey, good boy, Leroy. Well, I think I'm gonna restart the old bird counter here, as my buddy Matt would say. Give her 30 more minutes at least. Good boy. Good boy. Leave it. We taking them however we can get them today. Just need one more, and yeah, this looks like a flighted teal here, right? Sit. Ringers. I think. Pretty sure those were all ringers. Just about 9 o'clock now. Maybe getting the old 9 o'clock flight. Seems like there's a few more birds buzzing around. Who knows if it was just from me shooting, but yeah, give it a little while longer. See if we can't get one more old teal in the decoys. Oh man, where did those ones come from? Oh, all the birds today have pretty much been coming from the left, so I'm looking off to the left and then two sneak on in from the right. Looks like a pair of big old drakes too. Sit. 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 Shh. Leroy. A what a way to end the morning. I wonder if those were the same two blue wings. Oh, hit that little teal call, and man, what a beautiful little decoy there. Had to really be careful not to scotch double on them when they were crossing up. Good boy. Hold. You wanted that one pretty bad. All right, leave it. Well guys, what a fun morning out here. Before I wrap this one up, I just real quick wanted to explain, oh, yep, another teal. Wanted to explain my setup in here because this is an interesting spot. Like I said, this is a new spot, never hunted this before, and it's a very long but narrow slough. Probably, I don't know, half a mile long, but only about 100-150 yards wide. So with that in mind, I wanted to set up in a spot where the birds would be able to see my decoys with whatever direction they came from. You know, I kind of figured the birds were going to fly just like that single teal did, right up through the middle of the slough. And so I didn't want to sit back in one of these pockets where my decoys might not really be visible to the birds. With us not having a ton of teal around right now, I wanted to try to give myself the maximum amount of visibility, but I also wanted to have a decent bit of cover. And it's tough on a slough that sets up like this because you can't really set on that side. You're on a sunny day, you're going to be staring right into the sun, so you pretty much got to be on this side, which, like I said earlier, put my decoys in the shadow. That said, I don't really think that hurt me today, but yeah, just a blast out here. Leroy did phenomenal. Got a nice little mix of blue wings and green wings, which I always enjoy, and just got to enjoy a really peaceful morning out here. I love having a spot like this all to myself. So I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you click that subscribe button. If you have any questions about the hunt, leave in the comment section down below. Hope everybody out there is staying safe. God bless, and thanks for watching.